Good day, everyone. Welcome to another edition of You, Tax and Development, the Inevitables. My name is Chinedu Basi, and it's our pleasure to always have you join us week after week. Today, we'll be talking about something very important to the life of businesses, especially the small and medium enterprises. It's important for these businesses to thrive, to maintain the microeconomy that provides levels of employment within the informal sector and even the semi-formal sector for the society to maintain some level of balance. And that major thing that we want to talk about today is record keeping. A lot of times during the course of my work, I've always heard people say, it's my business. So who should I be keeping record for? My brother, my sister, let me say it in our Nigerian balance, for that business to stay alive. If you don't keep records, that business might just be on the way to one permanent site, and that permanent site is not a good one. It could just be a dead end for that business. There's a report that states that 80% of businesses, especially within the small and medium sector, die or close up or fold up before they clock 5 years. Most times, people see that report as if it's the fault of government policies, which is not totally out of the factors that contribute to that. But from the work we've done so far, I've seen that record keeping is one major contributor of that statistic, much more dangerous than government policies, which people are always attacking or pointing accusing finger at. So we'll delve into it. What can record keeping do for a small business, especially in relation to tax? Of course, you know that our focus is tax and how it adds up to development, especially for the businesses. One, when you keep records, it helps you to keep your business alive. A lot of times, absence of records makes businesses assume what they are not. I can tell you that for free. Most people just buy goods, make sales. After they've made those sales, they think that that is how much they have. They automatically become minister for left hand spending and they just be dishing out money, believing that that's what they have. No, your total sales is not your profit, and there is no way you can do that magic except if you are keeping records. So record keeping will help your business from not dying prematurely. The second one that I want to talk about, which I will consider that you think is very, very important, is to prevent your business from unnecessary extortion. You know those smart guys, tax collectors or administrators or whoever their name is, they show up in your shop and notice that you don't have records. You have just become a prey in their hands. So you don't have any basis to argue. So they bill you what they like because there is no reference for them to do a proper assessment of your businesses and to tell you what is due your taxes. The federal government has even given you a free launch ticket to say if you are doing business and your business turnover is below 25 million as at now, they shouldn't bother you with taxes, company income taxes and VAT. You only pay your personal income tax. But when you don't keep record, you open yourself up to become prey for these extortions. They just come and tell you, you are owing so millions. But if you give us so amount, we will just help you. At the end of the day, you might not even know that you were not even supposed to pay anything in the first place. But that can only be ascertained if there is a proper well record. You also help yourself to classify your businesses when you keep record. You know where you belong, whether you are a micro, whether you are a small, or whether you are a medium business. When you have records, you will be able to see how much turnover you have, how much your capital asset is worth. So what is the advice or what can be done? If you are big and you can afford it, there are several softwares, accounting softwares out there that you can procure and install it on your on a computer, and somebody that is managing your business can always just help with the inputs. And at the end of the month or at the end of the week, depending on how you want to be drawing your reports, you just with a click and you have seen everything and you know how your business is doing. And also keep that for your filing purposes at the end of the year, as the case may be. If you cannot afford the software, there are notebooks, very simple, biro and book. Give it to the attendants. They will be recording. When you come back from market or you have made a major purchase or restocking, you record how much goods you have, and at the end of every day you know what has been sold and what is remaining. I even instruct your movements when you go to the next restocking. I also help you to know when some people are helping you to consume your goods without selling them. In a nutshell, record keeping is a very important lifeline of every business. And if you do so, you are able to keep your business afloat. We have so many of them around, and they will be able to provide employment to people and even keep the owners of the business afloat financially. Without businesses, our economy will crumble. You cannot pay taxes if you are not earning income, and the governments cannot function properly if there are no revenues that accumulate from taxes. Once again, thank you for being part of it today. I will look forward to your inputs, to your queries, to your suggestions, to your contributions in whichever way. You can send us a mail through the email showing on the screen. You can record a voice note and drop it on this channel, or whichever way that you want to reach us. We'll be happy to see that and respond where appropriate. Till next time, I would say stay afloat, stay productive, and stay prosperous. Bye.